Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Friday. We made it. It's the end of the week. Let's celebrate. Hang on, let's just move that light out a little bit. It's lighting myself up because you know I like to make myself look as pasty and washed out as possible. Otherwise I'm not doing my job. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Ooh, it's gonna be the weekend. We have got a show for you. Hang on, I got all tangled up. We have got a show for you. Not only are we probably trying to maybe get something finished, we're going to catch up on some news and have a little chin wag while we get some hobby done. And we have the rebirth of the community focus. It's now the community corner. Hey! And yeah, it couldn't have happened without the launch of the Discord channel, which I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has so far joined it and contributed to it. It's only been live a week and there's already almost 40 members, so that's far more than I ever imagined would be there. And it's you know, I've seen Discord servers go up and after a couple of days they're dead, but we have an active community of amazing people and I love it. I absolutely love the fact that there's this little community bubble where we can all just chip in from all corners of the hobby corner. And yeah, I've got to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you for that. So thank you so much for your support. And if you want to hop on, I can put down a link for it, easy. I'll do that now, shall I? You know what? I forgot to add it onto the Nightbot actually. That's what I've got to do tonight. Add it to the Nightbot. But there we go. I'll copy that. And I'm going to throw it down in the chat. So if you're not already there, but you bloody well better be. Yeah, there we go. And there's the link. So we are doing our little hobby corner, our community corner. So I'm so excited. I'm getting all twisted up. So the community corner we'll do in about an hour's time. So we get some painting and some chatting done. We'll get all the stuff out of the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got my my Christmas jumper on as well. It was Christmas jumper day at work today, and for those who are doing the meetup in Nottingham tomorrow, we're all going in Christmas jumpers. So mine lights up, y'all. So one light is gone, but to be fair, it's like 5 years old. But hey. How freaking snazzy is that, yeah? Oh, yeah, you're all jealous now, aren't you? Yeah. There we go. Way. I'm going to keep the light off for a moment while you like bask in the glow of the glory of it. 5 years, I haven't even had to change batteries. It's amazing. They're not rusted or anything. It's great. So yes, I hope you're all well. But first of all, let's have a look and see who's in the chat, the early birds. And of course, I hope you can all hear me and everything. You know, I've got this new rig going on, so I might need some adjustment. I might have to go a bit closer, I do not know. But either way, really excited. So yeah, first of all, we got Karen Commissar coming in. We also got Void Captain Bazooka. We got Andrew Milligan, Wolfenstone, Phil Ediart, and we got Pirate Queen Pickle in the chat. How did you do? Welcome, welcome. So fantastic people, all of you. Right, so I'm going to turn it off because you know what? Like I said, this jumper's like 5 years old, so there's a reason why the batteries are lasted. Anyways. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Right, so got me my bin juice. I hope you all got your snacks and drinks and hobby supplies ready. Let me know what you're working on tonight as well and what you got planned this weekend. I'll just move that out of the way. Don't need that in there. I'm not that kind of YouTuber, you know. I don't need it all the way up in here and just like see my eyebrows. That's not what you tuned in for, my little eyebrows. No, you tuned in for this mug right here. So, without further ado, let's there we go. So we're gonna pop that little music on as well. Get that down low though. I really like that tune, by the way. I'm saving that. Night Stalker, Wave Saver. Love it. Let's start that from the beginning. Sometimes Epidemic Sound makes some badass suggestions for music. Oh, it's absolutely great. So let's just pop that like that. Get the chat up over here. So as I said, let me know what you're working on tonight, what you got planned this weekend, what you're looking forward to. But in the meantime, I've got this as backup in case there's anything I need. If I need to do anything in the meantime, but it's looking pretty dope so far. It just needs dirtying up, really. So just the base, really. That's it. But it's this chap we're focusing on tonight. I'm gonna get some funky special effects going on. I wanted to get some of it done during the week, but I never had a chance. I've just been too busy, you know, life and everything. Oh, you working night shifts, Phil? Ooh, that's rough, mate. Commiserations, my friend, commiserations. I hope you're all well, otherwise I just dropped the non-oil down the back of the desk. Why? Okay. Oh, there goes another pot. Excellent. Hang on, let me just disappear for a second. I landed in the box. Okay, not far to go then. There we go. There we go. Right. I'm good. I'm good. So. Park Room. What is this meetup? In Nottingham? I don't know. I think I was misspeaking. Probably. Raven Rook's in the chat as well. How you doing, bud? Hope you're all well. I really need to sort these brushes out though. They need a real good clean. I've been neglecting them a little bit. We don't want that, do we? Oh, okay. So I like the metal how it is. It's, you know, it's got that nice sort of scratchy, stippled texture going on all around it. I like the gold as well. And I was working on the green areas that I painted in it. So what I need to do is sort this out as well. So first of all, what I'm going to have to do is get something to paint on. Need some kind of palette. Where are those palettes? Hello. There it is. Palette pad to the rescue. Oof, nice. Let's get this over here. Alright, that's a bit better. So, getting some more done on your Primaris Captain. Lazy weekend for you. Oh, a nice one, Wolfenstone. And Mr. Phil. More Crimson Court. Ooh, and then a bit more of your Dwarf Blood Bowl team. Nice. I'm loving the work you're doing, my friend. It's looking pretty awesome. By the way, I'm loving the retro sound on this as well. Gutted I can't come to Warhammer Wild tomorrow. Stuck doing compulsory overtime. Ah, that sucks, man. Hey, Total Nova! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all good. Don't forget to throw down what you're up to this weekend, what you're up to tonight even. I know you're very busy. Painting, building. Thin that out a bit too much. Void. Just got cards posted today. Gonna get the decorations up tomorrow. Finish off your heavy chainsword marine. On his visor. Ooh. Sorted out his headset. Nice one, man. I'm really enjoying your conversions, mate. So yeah, definitely keep it up, man. Not even conversions, they're basically scratch builds, essentially. And you know, I've said it many times, I'll say it again, the level of detail that you achieve with your little scalpel and tweezers is crazy. It's an art form in itself. There we go. Alright. I want to be really careful with this because I don't want to undo all that really cool work I've done, and I have a tendency to be super careful for the most part. And then like I'll just have a random hand slip, and I don't know if it's like self-sabotaging or if it's just random spasm. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be super delicate, super careful, and all of a sudden bye bye goes all that hard work. Okay. Been up since 4:30 this morning. Ouch. Painting Griffhound statues, work tomorrow, off Sunday, getting the tree down. And getting rid of a dead freezer. Oh dear. Have you showed the mashup I did on... That you did a mashup? Where did you share it? Oh, we got an... Ooh. So I'm getting all excited now. Okay, so yeah, make sure you're on the Discord, mate. I can't remember if you made it over to the Discord. But I threw up the link. Just you sent it on Messenger. Okay. Well, if you hop onto, I got the link just up a little bit in the chat. Hop on there, join the Discord, and then go to the community corner and post your stuff on there. Because later on this show, I'm going to be going through all the man's amazing work that you lot have been up to. And spoiler alert, there's some crackers in there. Not actual crackers, but you know, like cracking work. Right, got 40 hobgroves and 20 orcs to paint. Jeez. You know what, I'm gonna get rid of that light. I don't honestly think it helps at all. Bye light. It made no difference whatsoever. That's okay. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, why not? Smash it. Smash it hard. Like I'm smashing this thing. I don't have Discord sadly, so I can only send... Ah, dude. Oh, you're downloading Discord just for us. Super babe. You know you can access Discord through your web browser as well, but the app is much easier. Anyways, so this is drying, I think. Let me just see if there's any wet paint there. There's a little bit of wet paint now. Just a little bit. Now, the reason why I painted all these green is so I wouldn't forget that I'm going to paint them green, but I'm not actually going to paint and layer it up. The reason why is because that takes forever, and it's always 50-50 how it turns out. So, hang on. What's going on here with the camera? Right, so Adam Dodgy's in the chat. How you doing, bruv? Glad you could join us, mate. Hope all is well. There we go. Sometimes it just feels like too much Zoom. You know what I mean? Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, the link is for the place, so it's an open invite link, so you just click on it and it'll take you straight there. I used to do so, thanks for reminding. Oh. Right, so what was I doing again? Balls to it. So where is what I wanted? Okay, let's do it. Celestial Grey first. Hey, the misadventures of Mr. Fish. How you doing, mate? And the painting Wookie. Woof. Hello, hello, and welcome. Glad you could join us. Hope you're well. Let us know what you're up to this very evening in the chat. And don't forget, if you are on the Discord, don't forget to post your current work in progress or your final projects on the community corner channel, where we will be featuring that very said channel later on in the show. Wet it down too much again. Hold a dash. Alright. Now what I'm doing with this is I'm going to be a little bit messy with it. So I'm doing the preliminary work for the glow effect. Alright. This though. Super careful here. Yeah. I want this to be the main power line. So we're gonna work with different shades and highlights of whites and greys before we go with the Tesseract Glow. I want to try and like get different sort of pulsating effects maybe. We'll see what we can do. Of course, I'm not trying to be too careful with it because there is going to be a glow effect. Just don't want to be too rough with it as well. I have to get under there. I don't know why. There's absolutely no need to get under there. No one can see it but me, but I have the need. When am I gonna get a wet palette? I don't know. One day soon. One day soon. I'm actually here's some good news for the channel. I'm actually currently waiting for my application for the partnership program with YouTube to be finalized. So the watch time, the subscription, everything it's gone past the targets. Thanks to you amazing people out there actually watching my videos and commenting and stuff like that. And because of that, yeah, it means we've hit the targets, and now I've applied for that, so I'm just waiting to see what happens with that. So that's really cool. So it means that for all the ads that they've started running on my channel, which I haven't been earning anything for, I'll actually start earning some pennies. But more importantly, it means that I'll be able to unlock the membership stuff, which means I can have fun with customized emojis and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. It's really cool. We've got Rosalind Page in the chat. How you doing? Ask Tech. Okay. That is a very random message, but thank you anyway. Alright. Let's get this down. I really enjoy this tune, like more than I should. Just reminds me of the 80s, like, you know, like 80s movies so much. There we go. Gonna make a mess of that. But it's all part of the plan. A big shout out to Normski as well. He elected himself. He volunteered to be a moderator for the Discord channel. He took pity on me. He saw I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and even though he didn't know what the heck he was doing, he was like, "Screw it, let's figure it out together." So yeah, big shout out to Normski. And if you don't know who he is, He's one member of the Grey Mountain Reviews, which I think is shutting down soon. And he also is one of the top dogs at Broken Toad as well. So it's a massive privilege and honour to have him on the team. And it's actually really cool, you know. Not only do I have a Discord, and I have this little channel which is you know, now starting to grow, and I've got this fantastic little community as well, which I absolutely adore. But I got a fantastic mod as well. So technically I've got a team now. How cool is that? That's so amazing. Gunstar Hero in the chat, how you doing, mate? Glad you can make it. Thank you very much for popping in. You're probably thinking, oh no, he's painting outside the lines. Don't worry. This is going to get weird. And it might work out, it might not. But you know what? As a pal of mine says, spray it black and start again. I'm not going to bother spraying it black, I'll just paint over it. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. There we go. So that's all that bit done. Now I need to do this bit. So I need a bit more of me Celestial Grey. Well done, Kev. Pickle Jar has been a great template to follow. You know what? The thing is, he has. I'm not even going to lie. He's been a fantastic role model. But also like a fantastic litmus test as well. So me and him, we haven't got a lot of the same goals. Like, I'm not looking to make millions on YouTube, be an absolute star or anything like that. I'm more going with the motions of it, because to be honest, I just wanted this to be like just a fun thing. We all get to hang out, we get some hobby done, we learn something together, we can teach each other, and we get to talk and exchange ideas with so many different amazing people. And that was the core idea of it. And I wasn't looking for it to be like a massive commercial success or anything like that. But it's just slowly grown and grown, and it's been absolutely amazing. But yeah, we have had some things which we've both like had in our minds from the outset, like back when we did the raffle to celebrate hitting that 1,000 subscriber benchmark, or doing a Discord. I've wanted to do a Discord for I think almost 2 years, and it had been sitting on my Discord app for about 1.5 years, and I've deleted it and I've started it again over and over, and I kept bottling it because I was like, oh, I don't have enough people, or I don't think anyone's going to be interested in it. And yet you got so many amazing people who've joined already, and I love it. So yeah, once again, I want to say a massive thank you for all the support, because without your support there wouldn't be a hobby corner. You guys are the hobby corner, you know? So yeah, I'm feeling the love at the moment massively, and yeah, there's a lot of good things happening all together, you know, and that's what I'm really enjoying at the moment. Who knows what the new year will hold for us, but I'm gonna enjoy the moment as it comes. So if you all agree, throw some flames or some metal signs in the chat. I'd love to see that. And also, if you're new here, I see there's a lot of people who've joined. Don't be afraid to say hello in the chat, throw down a like, and even subscribe. It'd be awesome. Right, so yeah, you see me. I am plastering on all this Celestial Grey, and don't worry, I've got a plan. And look, I'm being all neat here. And then I'm gonna go, oh no, messy, 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 messy. Why would I do such a thing? Because I'm an absolute sadist, that's why. Do all that bit there, do that there. It's gonna have a bit on his hands as well, of course. There we go. To be fair, actually, maybe I didn't need to, because the metal is shiny enough. I could have just run the Tesseract Glow over it and it would have done an amazing shiny effect, but no worries, it's all good. We roll with it, we learn. We learn as we go. Okay. Definitely gonna have that coloured in as well. Just use my thumb to take the worst away. There we go. And I'll just build up the layers on that because I want a more consistent colour before I start messing around with highlights and lowlights and stuff like that. There we go. Excellent. Right, getting paint everywhere now. We are Hobby Corner Legion. Ooh, that's cool. The Corner Legion. we know our place in the world, but we are many. It's called Community Corner, not Community Spotlight, Adam, but thank you for helping him out, mate. Actually, oh, that's your name on okay. I'm most pleased with my cataclysmic victories. Foes have been atomized and their planets eradicated. Plus, I'm looking forward to mince pies. Nice. Very nice, Void. Am I being hit by bots in my live stream? That's a first, isn't it? Almost called it Loki proved. Did you see the post that I put on the Pickle Jars channel for and I need a chat, not a chat, but like a post in place for other content creators and awesome folks of the interwebs to post their links on and stuff like that. Because I didn't do that properly though. Yeah, anyways, I posted a funny link on there with you know, like a clause basically saying in no way, shape or form has the community corner got anything to do with, is a copyright infringement of, nor is affiliated with Loki approved. Like, just proper putting it out there. Got to cover yourself these days, you know. You just don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, it's the reason why I wanted to do it weekly on the live shows, because, you know, like I've tried it a few times on the live, but I used to do it all the time in my painting tutorials. You know, like whenever I did, hey look, I'm doing a video on painting aggressors, for example, then I'd get everyone to post their pictures of aggressors on it, and it'd be themed or something, and that was so much fun. But hunting down all those pictures, getting the names right and everything, and popping it on the video, loading it all up, that took a lot of time. And this is a lot better because you guys can see it. You can see my immediate reaction to the work, my honest reaction. So yeah, Kev needs a cat or something. Right. Christ, it's half hour into the show already. Okay, so that's looking alright so far. I don't mind it being a bit patchy because that adds a little bit of texture and like a variation in it, because once I put it all over, then it's going to look quite monotonous. Odin approved works for me. I don't think my channel is very Norse focused enough really to warrant that, but I appreciate the sentiment behind it. Right, now this Celestial Grey, where is the white? What I'm going to do is mix half and half of this to do some highlighting stuff, actually do like a medium, but it's going to be like a reverse medium highlight sort of thing, and then I'm going to put this watered down into all the grooves and everything, so when I do apply the Tesseract Glow, it'll look brighter on the lower bits and not as bright on the high bits, so that the energy looks like it's coming from the core. At least that's the idea. Whether or not it actually happens, I mean, that's, you know, that's the whole fun of it. Hey Nomsky in the chats! Hey mate, I was just singing you praises a minute ago, saying how absolutely instrumental you've been to the success of the Discord channel so far. So I want to say big thanks to you, mate. It feels way longer, does it? Well, I'm not keeping you here, Mr. Adam Dodge. If you want to bugger off with your little fake pen, you know, feel free. You can always go off and laugh at your kids playing Crash Bandicoot. Alright, so there we go. Let's see how this goes. Just chilling on my bed, not moved for an hour. Whoa, that sounds like absolute luxury, mate. Absolute luxury. Right, so this is going to be my main base, and I'm doing it patchy because I don't want it to look, I could do it all smooth, but the thing is it just don't look right if it's all smooth. I want some bits stronger but I don't want it overwhelming, you know what I mean? So it's kind of pulsing, and I can build it up with layers, no problem. I'll get that reflecting light on as well. Oh, we can see that bit in there. Okay. Okay then. Right, let's see. More of what you like, it says. Like all this stuff. Even your admin goes to bed to watch the stream. You know what? That was a good burn, actually. That was a pretty good burn. I can't. What can I say to that? Right. So dragons. What's everyone's thoughts on the new dragons? I think they look pretty dope, but the big kit has got a flaw where one of the pieces, for a lot of people, is coming out miscast. For a plastic kit, it's quite rare, especially for Games Workshop, whose quality control is usually on point. But I mean, you know, like if you leave out the whole finecast or failcast fiasco, as people like to call it, but yeah, that's not a cheap kit. That's a really big tonky kit, and it's very expensive. And I can just imagine all those people putting it together and going, "You son of a bitch." Which is the point. I still got to get that Star Dragon, the Star Drake, painted up. Been sitting on my shelf since release day. What, like 3-4 years ago now? I think it's 3 years ago now. Maybe 3.5. It's been a while, right? And no paint has touched it except primer. So need to change that. Yeah, in the end it was alright. But it took like what, 2 years for the worst of it to get out of circulation. So don't do that. Alright, so what I'm doing with this mix, 50-50 Celestial Grey and White Scar. As I said, I'm using it as sort of the mid-tone. And effectively, it should help so that when I shove in the low lights, it should come out alright. Should. It's a lot of shoulds, maybes, coulds, who knows. Oh, look at that, mixed it to perfection. I'm just keeping it as, you know, nice and wet so that it flows better. Okay. Alright. It's all coming together. It's all going to plan. Don't worry, rudders. Don't worry. There's another bot in the chat. It's definitely... How am I getting bots in the chat now? That's... That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hang on. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? There we go. I forgot to make Normski a mod on YouTube. So there you go. You have the power to remove these bots. And, you know, silence any infidels in the chat as well. So, hey, feel free to go mad. I choose you, Normski. Excellent. And this is where he kicks me out my own chat. So, Adam says he likes the new dragons, but not worth the price tag. The smaller ones with the Space Marine riders can be great with different riders. Yeah, throw some dragons on, not dragons, some lizard men on them. That'll look pretty dope. 8 attempts to get a Dark Elder Succubus mini. Woof! Ouch. I missed the Finecast era was coming out just as I stopped bothering. Ah, damn. Hey, Daniel Brown, how you doing? Just dropping a like. Busy tonight? Oh, I hope you're well too, my friend. Yeah, we're doing good over here. Glad you can make it. If you are working on anything at the moment, don't forget to throw it down on the Discord, on the community corner. It's going to be shown off later on. So you'll get to flaunt your work on live internet, no less. Nova, don't encourage it. I have the power. Like I say, have I gotten to? Yeah, you gotta be nice to me now. Yeah, that's right, Adam. I might not ban you, but Normski won't think more than a half a second just to even mute you. I feel so powerful now. You know, like when the kid that's getting picked on all the time gets the biggest kid to be his bodyguard. That's how I feel right now. Nova, I've seen the dragons. When I saw them the first time, I was like, I need them. Yeah. You know what? The whole hype train that Games Workshop have got down to an art form is crazy. Right, they really have got it down to an art form, and you can get real panicky about missing out on stuff. And it's like, hang on, you got to remind yourself, this stuff is going to be around for a while. It's not just going to disappear. You're going to have time to get it. There's no rush to run out and buy it. Why do you need to? So, yeah, if you can get past the release date, if you can get past not hitting pre-order, then you're good. You know, like it fades. I'm gonna say like my love for the idea of having a Kharadron Overlord army will never fade. It's just it's a big commitment starting a brand new army, you know, for space and time and that. And those frigates, I would love to paint one, but at the same time I'm petrified because it's such a big project, and I don't do big projects. I bottle it always. I've got so many projects where I've just bottled it, I've put it together, or it's not even off the sprue yet, and I've just gone, maybe next time, maybe when I got more time. There's always excuses, but it's just because I don't think, deep in my head, I still don't feel confident enough on my painting ability to be consistent enough on a large model. Like the largest model I ever painted was the Necron Monolith, the older one, and you couldn't really F that up, you know. I did some cool light effects, you know, like light sourcing effects with the crystal and the portal, but the rest of it was just edge highlighting. Just edge highlight it, the whole thing, and dry brush the metal bits, job done, you know. It's other things like this week I finally got the Celestine Prime. I don't know if I'm ever going to start that. You know, the Mortis engine, I don't know if I'm ever going to start that. I've got the Star Drake on my shelf, don't know if I'm going to start that. I've got a diorama that's been sitting on my shelf for months now, and I've got the stuff put together, and I still haven't put paint on it. It's ridiculous. But there you go. Digikind, how you doing, mate? Thank you very much for joining us. Should I contact Hatchet that issues 11 to 14 haven't been processed yet? Yeah, I think it's worth contacting them and just seeing what's going on with it. Their customer service is a lot better than what it used to be because they changed contracts and stuff like that. So they'll be open and honest about it, and they'll do what they can to get it to you as soon as possible. But they did send out emails saying that there was going to be some delays because of the level of demand is just so high with this one. It is the most popular subscription service for part works ever, and Conquest was at that tier before, and then Mortal Realms outdid it, and now this Imperium magazine is outdoing Mortal Realms by a big load. So yeah, it is what it is. They can't print the magazines fast enough. It's not a case of getting stock from Games Workshop, because they got stock. It's getting the issues printed, getting it all packed up, and then get it sent to whoever needs it. So I hope that helps. Right, I'm gonna go to my my favorites list. Yeah. Right, we've got less than 10 minutes left. Let's say 5 minutes. So if you haven't already, put your stuff on the Discord channel. Hang on, I'll pop the link. If you haven't even already joined the Discord channel, there's the link. Hit that link, join the Discord, say hello to everyone on the introductions, and then pop over to Community Corner and drop your latest work that you want to show off, and we'll get it sorted in 5 minutes. So let's see what's going on. In the corner of Grayskull. Yeah, Turtle Nova's got the same thing down. Normski as well saying, yeah, go chapter 10. Boy Captain, the corner of Grayskull doesn't sound that good. It sounds like where the brooms are kept. Possibly. Or the deepest, darkest secrets. Hey, Lupus Canis in the chat. How you doing, man? Don't worry about being late, mate. You know what? I want to say a massive thank you to you because you've been an absolute fucking trooper, right? You single-handedly helped massively with my watch time. So I want to unreservedly, I want to say a massive thank you to you, and you are like, just, you know, you're an absolute babe, mate. So if there's anything I could do for you to say thank you, just let me know. But you can calm down now. You can watch something else. You can maybe watch the news, or not, because it's kind of depressing at the moment. Or, you know, you can, you know, watch someone else's videos. But yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to you, mate. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's been helping me push those targets as well. Big love to you all. The broom cupboard corner. Oh dear, that doesn't sound too good. Alright. Normski's making a brew. Can you make me one, mate? I'd love one. Okay, so now that I've put that mix down, I'm going to go straight for the white scar. I'm going to water it down a fair bit because I want it to run into the recesses. There we go. But it's also good for a little bit of blending. Like that. So we can get that pulsing look going on there. A little bit of the light effect going on. Love it. There we go. Right, and this is where I get a second brush. Oop, soaked up too much. There we go, that looks sick. And I'm just soaking up the excess, but I'm keeping the white in the recesses. Like so. So when I add the Tesseract Glow, it will be brighter in the recesses where we want our glow to come from, and darker on the raised edges. Don't know how well that's coming up. There you go. Let's see if I can get that on cam. There we go. How cool is that, eh? That's pretty dope, right? I love it. I reckon Lupus should have mod privs too. You know what? Ah, you're the fucking legend, mister. Would you like mod privileges? I think that would be a pretty cool way of saying thank you. An honorary mod. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. But you deserve it. Even if you don't use the ability, you have it. You have the power. By the power of Hobby Corner Kev. You are a mod. Okay, well we go. Oh, we've got a minute left. Oh, wrong one. So this is going to be the experiment. If it works out really well with this, then I'll carry it on with the rest of the mini. If it doesn't, then it's just a smaller area of the mini. There we go. I mean, that looks cool just on its own, really. Alright. Let's rinse off. There we go. And what are you working on tonight, mate? Are you still working on the wolf, the 30k wolf guard lord thing? I'm a boomer. Have no idea what mod is. Haven't ever done knitting, so never figured that out. Excellent, love it. All right. So with that, let's just pause the music for a moment, and let's go back over to our community. Oh, actually, I'll make sure the right blooming thing's up. There we go. Okay, so without further ado, just make sure it is visible. It is. Let us hop over to our community corner. Woo! There was absolutely no sound on that. I have no idea why. It's supposed to have a really cool... Or could I just not hear it? Could I not hear it? Or is there supposed to be a really cool sound effect? Boo, I'll have to figure that out, man. I'll have to figure it out. For some reason it didn't want to... Maybe I had to refresh it. Ah, well, either way. Either way. This is more important, okay? We're going to have a look at our community corner. So how cool is that? So let's start with Tabletop Ready Minis. So first in there, he's got some cool stuff going on here. He's got some gobos going. They look pretty cool. It's gone for a very pinky sort of purpley scheme going on there, and there's a little bit of you put green on there already. My eyesight's are going, I don't know, but I can see that's going to look pretty darn cool as it comes along. And it's a nice interesting scheme. You don't see that sort of purple be used much with gobos, so yeah, thank you very much for posting. We also have Wolfenstone. He's been painting up some zombie cowboys. I still can't get over the fact that it's it's a zombie with a gun. I mean, come on. I love it though. Oh, you did hear it. Okay, that's good. For some reason I couldn't hear it in my ears. Auto senses kicked in. It was loud. Yeah, I jacked up the sound. I didn't know how loud it was going to be. And let's just bloody loud in my ears though. So yeah, no, that's really good work. I like the blood effects and stuff like that as well. It's a good bit of shading going on in there as well. It's a really cool mini. Thank you for that. And you also popped in with an Assault Intercessor. That's a really nice bit of face work right there. Really nice. And I like the effect of the stubble that you got on there. That's really cool as well. Obviously you've been watching my videos. No. But you know, I really like, and I like the armor as well. You got a nice build up of texture there. So you obviously started with a much darker red, and then you've built it up very nicely. I'm assuming with stippling. let me know in the chat. But yeah, it looks like you sort of stippled up the highlights. And it looks really, really good. Gives a natural shade and wear and tear to it as well. And a little glow effect here is pretty dope. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And like, you've still got a bit of weathering going on down there. I like the fact that you got the edges. You know, if you put a bit of silver on there just to show the paint chipping away, the wear and tear. Really good work, mate. Thank you very much. We got Phil Eddie Art. Yeah, he goes by many names, and yeah, he's working on some really sick vampires. Really like that red. It's a really nice red, and he's got quite a few pictures here. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's really nice. Really like it. Nice skin tones going on there as well. Oh, he's got bone on the back. Okay. Oh, he's got a nice little flask there as well. That's really good work, mate. Thank you so much for submitting that. Really cool looking vamp. So it's look, I just like the fact that he's focused on the face and it's got such a feral look on it. Thanks so much, man. And then Nomsky, he's been working on this monstrosity. It's huge, by the way. Like it's like melon, you know, like a honeydew melon. By the looks of it, from how he's been holding it. Either that or he's got small hands. But look at the layering on there, the texture that he's put in and highlighted. You know, the blind eye and everything, the tanning look on that leather. That's stunning work. And then of course, like the slate behind it as well. I mean, that's fantastic. And he's my mod. Hey. The shading, that the tones as well. Like it isn't just straight up green. There is like pinks and browns and different hues going on in there. All for that natural texture and highlighting. I really do like it. Thank you so much, mate. That's freaking awesome. And he's working on this as well. Is that the first captain of the Emperor's Children? I don't know. I see long hair and a crest on the chest, and I think that's I don't know. Got a lot of finery going on there as well. I can't see the can't see what's going on in the shoulder, so you have to let us know, Mr. Normsky. It's Raven's Rook in the chat. Oh, Mephos is in the chat as well. How you doing, mate? Coming in with the new name, Wolf Brother Gaming. Oh, go check that out. Mephos is branching out, so not only does he do the fantastic show every Friday night at 2:30 AM our time, but it's 8:30 PM Eastern time. He is also doing his own channel where he does games and stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. There's your little shout out, mate. Raven's Rook, here he is. Look at that. That is pretty damn good. I love the contrast of those colours. You got this bright yellowy green block up here, and then it's all red and purples down there. It's really nice complementary colours to each half of the miniature, and then they absolutely clash in the most beautiful, chaotic way. As a whole, that's really nice, mate. And there's another one with the grot hanging on the back. What is it, grot or snotling? I'm not sure, but it looks freaking awesome. That's fantastic. Nice skin tones as well. Really nice skin tones, mate. And stuff you're working on next. Big mechs. Ooh, yeah. With a little welder. Snotly. That's pretty sick. That is some sick weaponry going on there as well. So thank you so much. And of course, Boy Captain Bazooka. Earlier in the week, he made, how many mince pies was it? 54 mince pies with his mother. Absolute champion of the people. I'm still waiting for mine in the post. So, yeah. Where it at, man? Where it at? Where's it at? I want my mince pie in my belly, and I want it yesterday. Soltavits. Ah, okay. So it's not. It is not the first captain. It's the loyalist, right? If I remember, I haven't read the Horus Heresy book in a few years now. So well, that has had Emperor's Children in it, so I can't bloody remember. But I do remember the name Soltavits. Yeah, they look absolutely delicious, mate. And they have 10 tablespoons of brandy in the mincemeat. Woof. Love it. Normsky's also working on some vampires as well, so he's got them all primed up and ready to go. So I can't wait to see what you end up doing with those, because they are fantastic miniatures. Yeah. Anyway, of course, we got Adam Dodge. He says this is a test scheme for my gang, the Neck Kneelers. Let's have a look. I like it. You got a little bit of tactical urban camo going on there. That's pretty darn cool. And you got a really cool checkered pattern going on as well. So I'm guessing this is their insignia, essentially. Like that's their calling card. But yeah, no, this urban camo is absolutely really good. And you got a really nice OSL going on there as well. That's pretty cool. And let's also just highlight one thing, right, which a lot of people don't pay too much attention to, is the backdrop. The backdrop is sick, mate. That's a freaking awesome backdrop to take pictures on. So nice one, man. Nice one. There's the back as well. Yeah, check marks everywhere. And there's a better look at the urban camo. Really good work, man. Ooh, yeah. It looks ready to rumble. So doing all this check mark, this checker pattern on a whole team might take a bit of time, but if you got the time to do it, it'll look freaking awesome. So thank you very much. Normsky again in there. He's got a scary little cherub with a sword and shield. They're crazy things, aren't they? They're not even real babies. They're I think they're like artificial, but they're freaky nonetheless. The most effective weapon that the Imperium has is scary babies. Scary robot babies that stab you from above. But yeah, no, that looks really good, man. An endless source of freaking people out. So thank you so much. This is my Mortifactors librarian. Yes, it fits so perfectly. It's just so wrong yet so right. Wow. That's the librarian. Excellent. Thank you so much. Oh dear. Total Nova in there. Ooh, got some snowy bases. Oh, look at that. That's very nicely done. Very nicely done. And it's a pretty nicely painted mini as well. But Hang on, let's get the mic over so you can actually hear me. But yeah, it's nice snow, and you got it on the grass as well. That's really good. Some people forget to do that. Get that snow falls. It doesn't just get put there. So yeah, that's a really nice looking mini altogether. You're gonna do the snow effect on everything, and that's gonna take some time, but it's gonna look pretty darn good. And it's your latest work in progress on the weird Kroot Stormcast demon thing, which I'm sure is gonna look absolutely epic when it's finished. But yeah, the wings, you made them look so good. It was really good. First try at wet blending. You knocked it out of the park, man. So yeah, did really well with that. Oh, you also been working on Griffin statues as well. I like that work. That stonework there looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see when that's finished as well. That's gonna look baggy. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Fish, he's posted his stuff on as well. I've been getting more base coats down on the War Mistress of Dogosaur. Okay. What is that? That's amazing. Has it got a little squig on there with a hat? It's a giant squig with goggles, with a little squig, with a little, what is that, a pilot's hat on there? I love it. It looks amazing. That's pretty dope. Wait, is that another squig on the back as well? Excellent. Excellent. That's gonna look so sick when it's done. I like the Ninja Turtles colour scheme you got in there as well. That's pretty dope. It kind of actually reminds me of like a Ninja Turtle riding the brain from the original Ninja Turtles TV show. But like the brain grew legs and teeth, like real big teeth. I love it. That's amazing work. There we go. And let me just do a quick refresh. Just make sure I haven't missed anyone. Oh no! Yeah, that's the end of it. That's pretty cool. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for posting your stuff. That was some pretty awesome work there. Tons of inspiration as well for everyone to look at. Like, if you were stuck for anything. Oh, hang on. There's an extra one from Total Nova. Ah, yeah. That's really come together now. I like the addition of the like in there as well. Yeah, because to start with, it looked a bit shaky, didn't it? Like you put the flock down before you put the sand down, but you rescued it and you actually made it look pretty darn decent. So yeah, well done, man. That looks pretty dope. So there we go. That is the end of our first Community Corner. Woo! Let's have a round of applause, everyone, in the chat. Oh, throw down some claps. Thank you so much, everyone. So there we go. That's pretty awesome. Oh, I just need the chat to catch up now. And in the meantime, it's given all that white time to dry. So, I need to get this Tesseract Glow a real good shake. It does look like Donatello on Krang. That was his name, Krang. Yes, it does. I loved it, man. Krang the Brain. That was it. It's a Commissar Squig. It's a Commissar Squig. Yes, Knobskate. Oh dear. That's awesome. Here's some ASMR for you. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for taking part, because that was absolutely amazing. Mind blown with some of the work that you guys do. So yeah. Let's see. Did I miss anything in the chat? Let's have a look. Lots of praises going around for everyone's work. That's beautiful to see. We also, where was it? I wait to try a British mince pie for Christmas so bad. Ah, mate. You know what? One day. If you ever come over, you're gonna get spoiled, mate. Void Captain says, Kev, Father Christmas might eat them if they're posted. He gets first dibs on Christmas food. Ah! Adam says he went for the checkered as most police forces use them. Ah, yes, very true. Nice bit of sourcing there, actually. Real world sourcing. It's a fantastic example of it. Yeah, and I still can't believe it's a power sword and a librarian shield. I still can't get over the fact that that cherub is your librarian. It's perfect for your chapter, mate. Yeah, there we go. Feeling the love in the chat as well. So amazing work, everyone. Right, so we were going to do this. I'm going to use an older brush for this. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Where's my big old... No, that's the dry brush. I've got too many brushes. And I've got nowhere to store them neatly. Hang on. Nope, that's not it. Ow, come on. Where's my shade brush? My shade brush has gone missing. The fabled shade brush that I've had for donkey years. It's not there anymore. No! Alright. Alright. I just don't want to use any of my nice brushes for it, because it's going to absolutely ruin. And these brushes are not going to do the job, so I'm going to have to use this one. I'm going to pop it down on the palette so I get more control on it. There we go. Okay, let's check out. See how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Right, it's going to be a little bit light on that leg. I'm going to be a bit messy with that. Over the leg. A bit over on there. Like so. Bit of light sourcing going on in there. Don't want that paint to pull anywhere. If it pulls, then it's gonna undo that weird lighting effect that I want. There we go. Right. See how this goes. Because the thing is, because it wants to pull into the recesses, it will concentrate itself in the recesses, and as a result, because it's more concentrated, it will darken in the recesses. And I don't want it to be darker, I want it to be lighter in the recesses. So I have to spread it thinly, not allow it to pull in those recesses. I'm basically just smudging it everywhere I painted white. See how that comes out. It might be a case it needs like a final highlight. It's fine. I can add some like really bright yellow into those recesses, or mix in a little bit of white even. See if it will mix with any of the acrylic paints. And that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay. That's come out really luminescent. But that's kind of the idea. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it turns out. Actually, it's drying quite quickly, so what I'm going to do, while I still got some of this white scar, I'm going to try and see if I can mix it in, see how it reacts with the Tesseract Glow. It's mixing, but it's drying it. So I got some contrast medium. Put a drop on. Ooh, nice. You can mix it. Just need a little bit of contrast medium to loosen it up. I mean, any kind of paint medium will do, but so I'll put a little bit of white in there. Put a bit more if I can. Any more white left in there? This might be come on, I don't have to use another brush. I'm gonna have to use another brush. Right. This might be a little hack actually. See if you're not happy with how bright it is. Or how dark it is, can make it brighter. And the good thing about the medium is it doesn't split it. It sort of helps keep it consistent. I'll put a few more drops of that medium in there. I love experimenting. It's so freaking awesome. Oh yeah. Let's see how that comes out. Can you see that? Probably not. Alright, so there you go. That's with the mix of white in there. So when I pull that away, get that sort of colour. Pull this away, it's just a bit more yellow than it is green. So let's see how this works. Might ruin it, might make it better, who knows. I'm going to focus much more in those recesses than trying to tint the whole area. And then soak up the excess. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to be quick with this. Before it starts splitting, I'm sure it might start splitting, so I'll get it all done and then I can do the cleanup after before it dries. This music is making me feel on edge now. This is why I never finish a miniature as well in one go. It has gone all quiet all of a sudden, hasn't it? I think all the big talkers are just buggered off now. Now that they've had all the love and admiration of the community corner, they've all buggered off. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore. Actually, that is just much quicker. Just use my finger. When in doubt, finger it. Oh dear. That's definitely going to be penned in the book of quotable quotes of Hobby Corner Kev. That is come out. Don't put that in your mouth. That's come out so good. That needs another coat though. I wish you guys could see how that looks in real life, because that is, it's just not being done justice really. Let's see if I can. That doesn't help. It's just the harshness of the light is too much. But yeah, it looks pretty cool though. No worries, Mr. Fish. It's a pleasure. Oh yeah, while you lot are here, by the way, I haven't. For those who came later, yeah, that's right. My Christmas jumper's got lights. For no other reason than to just amuse young people and confuse the elderly. It's what it does. You need to move hiding spot. Mr. Fish's painting. Trying to hide from the mods is Mr. Total Nova. Doesn't want to get booted. Ah, you won't get booted. Was busy putting varnish on, Mr. Lupus. Ooh. Okay. That metallic's got me looking deep into the mini. Ooh. Put in second and last layer of the black stone. Oh, very nice. Alright, cool. So, I'm really happy with how that's come out, actually. Super bright. Super vibrant. So now all I've got to do is just layer up the white on everything else, and then, oh yeah, it'll be done. So, there we go. Let's pop a bit more white down. I'll water that down like mad. All those people who use wet palettes, just seeing what I'm doing here, my little palette pad, like, cringe. Go exactly where it needs to go. Let's wet this down a bit more. Alright, there we go. So, Space Marine 2, who's excited? The trailer looks absolutely awesome. The gameplay looks absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed the first Space Marine game. It was a shame that THC, or was it Relic? I'm not sure which one. It wasn't THC, was it? What was that other company? Whoever had the license to it went under, which was a massive shame, because they had a whole trilogy set up. They had like the whole storyline and everything, and obviously now that quite a lot of time has gone by since that game was released, and we've got Primaris Space Marines now, it's kind of changed the narrative of what's going on in the story in the game. So it'll be interesting to see what they're doing with it, where they're going with it. But yeah, no. Can't wait to smash up some Tyranids. To be honest, I don't even know if I'd get time to play. You know, that's the thing about being an adult. You very rarely get time to do much, and the free time that I do have, I spend it with you amazing people, and I have no regrets about that whatsoever. So yeah, if it ever goes like cheap, then you know I'll probably buy it up when it goes cheap. Cheap. Yeah. I'm on the wrong bloody thing, aren't I? Why am I on my face? There you go. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm just letting all that white scar that's watered down sink into the recesses for a bit, and then we'll do a similar thing to what we did there. So let's have a look here. What you guys been on in the chat? David Philippi, how you doing, man? Just remember this is on. Thanks for showing those likes. No worries, man. Kev of the Jumper Brigade. Yep. This Kev's still flashing. I've turned it off. I'm out doing Noel Edmonds with my jumper. Gonna be pretty hard to get booted from here with Kev's language and my Zero Fucks given. That's very true. Oh dear. Oh, Mr. Blobby. Blobby! Blobby, 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 blobby. Oh dear. Oh, Noel's house party was absolutely madness. Absolutely madness. Andrew Milligan coming there with the yippee thanks, Kev. You're welcome, man. I don't know what you're thanking me for, but you're welcome. You don't want to loot my ass is still sore from his. Oh dear. Oh dear. Total Nova. Total Nova. What kind of crass language is this that you're throwing in the chat? How dare you? You have no shame. You have no shame. Oh dear. You have a friend who's terrified of Blobby. Aren't we all? Aren't we all afraid of Blobby? Good reason. Wasn't the guy who did the original Blobby, wasn't he allegedly, because I don't know, a very bad person? I can't really say it loudly. I don't want to get any strikes when I'm in the process of being monetized, but he was supposedly a very bad person. I really like how you painted that Necron. Might have to use this stream as an inspiration when I'll get in a couple of years' time. Thanks, mate. But yeah, no. This was really cool. I did the reverse layering. You know where because you joined late. So what I did was Celestial Grey on the entire area. I want the glow. Then I did half and half with White Scar. And what I did was I picked out the more bright areas, but I used this like the medium layer, and then I watered down the White Scar and put it in the recesses, making sure that it didn't swamp the recesses. Then I put the Tesseract Glow on it, and it looks really, really cool. I used like a second brush to soak up the excess as I went along, but then I mixed in some White Scar with the Tesseract Glow and went over it. And I actually like that much more because it's so much brighter. And you know, like pictures will show it better. But yeah. Oh, we got another bot in the chat. Way. You have a good night, Mr. Painting Wookie. And yeah, I can't wait to see your next video, mate. Big loves. And thank you so much for tuning in as well. What you want to use for your inspiration is the Howling Griffins. Oh yeah, the Howling Griffcon. There you go, the Howling Griffcon. Trying to be sneaky like a Terminator. He always dies first, by the way. So it's just no good. And here's the inspiration for that one. So that was the Howling Griffin that I did. All because the chat said I had to, with the freehand chapter icon, which was an absolute pain to do. But I really enjoyed it in the end. It was just a pain to start off with. In the name of the Emperor. Pretty cool. So there you go. There's your fix, Andrew, of Howling Griffin. I'm staying until it ends, or 11:30. Well, we finish at 11 anyway, so I'm glad that you're going to hang around. TA or Formatory. He was the first one, Nova, I believe. I think he was the first one. Oh, no problems, Andrew. I just saw the bit where you're clarifying what you're thanking me for. I love it, mate. I love it. I love being here with you guys. I love this community so much. So it doesn't feel like work being here. It feels like work when I got to edit stuff, right? Or when I got to film stuff. I actually enjoy kind of filming stuff, but editing it can be work. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. But doing these live shows, just hanging out with you, throwing the banter back and forth, getting the inspiration, the live input and stuff. It's a nice melting pot of ideas. I love it, so there's nothing to regret at all. I love this tune. There's no peer pressure. That Griffin would have looked better with a white undercoat. Oh, stab me right in where it hurts, man. How dare you? How dare you? I'll strip you of your mod privileges. Okay. So let's go in with the Tesseract Glow, and then I'll mix in the lighter stuff again. You know, this stuff isn't too bad for your brushes if your bloody wife's hair gets everywhere. It's not too bad with your brushes if you rinse often and quickly. I'm going to use the bigger brush to tidy, so you want to be able to see the actual eyeballs. Oh, I missed a little bit there. There we go. It's kind of similar to what I did with the tombstones, not the tombstones, the mausoleum. Do you remember? I spent a few shows painting up the mausoleum set, and I used a similar technique. That was actually like the test, really, using Tesseract Glow. Tops. Make sure that everywhere where I painted where the glow is to be, there's some of that Tesseract Glow on it. Otherwise I'm just going to have white patches everywhere. got in chat. Little does Kev realise is this is imaginary universe where people like him. Oh, Nova. Oh. Alright, everyone in the chat, feel free to berate him for that. That was just... That was spice. That was uncomfortable spice. You're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Ooh, ooh. Don't go breaking my heart. Da, 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 da. Ooh, ooh. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. When I was down, I was a clown. Oh. There you go. You made me sing that song, Nova. You made me sing that song. How dare you? You volunteer for the mod rate? Never. Boy Captain. Been waiting ages for Space Marine 2. Now 2 PlayStations have come and gone, and I don't think I can afford one. Plus, playing it on my own or online isn't really what I want to do these days. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't see myself getting a PS5 like anytime soon, if ever. Not even just for the sheer cost of it. Like, for the last 3 years, I have not played my PlayStation 4. Like, I was playing Destiny and what else was I playing? I was playing Destiny, I was playing Fortnite, I was playing Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront, and I just got massive burnout, and then I just put it down. And then I started doing this channel, and I have a look back. So, yeah, like, there are times when I miss playing. Like, I have like, on the odd occasion. Like, at the moment, my kids, we got a Wii, like a Nintendo Wii, real cheap now. But the games are still good fun, and because the kids, they're only 3 and 4 years old, but they love it. And yeah, like we have like a game night once on the weekend every week if they're still home. We do a little game night, and they get to play a couple of hours on the Wii. And their most favourite game so far is Just Dance. They absolutely love it. So, yeah. It's good fun. I still got my PS3. Actually, until recently, until we moved the rooms around, we haven't set up the TV in the bedroom since we moved bedrooms around. Because we were using the PS3 to stream Netflix, so we could watch a bit of Netflix before we went to bed, while we were all cozying up in the bed. How you doing, Robert? Glad you can make it, mate. Coming in with the Superfly. That's alright, man. You can always watch back another time. It's all good. And thanks for dropping a like as well. Big loves to you. You missed out. We did the community corner today. It was a rebranding of the community focus, which I've had on and off for, well, since the channel started, but now it's an official part of Friday nights. So yeah, if you want to join on the Discord, I'm going to actually throw that in the chat right now. Throw it in the chat. If you haven't already, hop over on the Discord channel. It's brand spanking new. It's only a week old. And we already got an amazing group of people in there. Also, I'm not quite happy with how this has turned out. It's too bright on the outside. I want it to be darker on the outside and brighter on the inside. So I'm gonna have to paint over it, or I can't shade it down. Hang on. You know what? We know that we can mix the Tesseract Glow with other colours, right? That's our little experiment tonight, was being able to mix it with other colours. I wonder if we mix. I'm definitely going to be able to mix it with other shades. Tan is quite a nice rich green. Just drop a couple of drops on the palette. See how that mixes. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, there we go. 50-50 Tesseract Glow and Tan. That looks so much better now. See what I mean? This is why you guys tune in. Yeah, not just for my pretty face and the banter and everything. And look, because of the water tension or the liquid tension, it's keeping it on the flatter areas. It's pushing it away from the edges because there's already some wet liquid on the edges. So I'm just placing it where I want it. Oh, I love it when science and art come together, you know what I mean? That's solid. I am. Yeah, now I'm happy with it. Now the real trick will be to see if it stays on the tips. That will be the real trick. There you go. Look, I've created a brand new shade for Tesseract Glow. Oh yeah. Right, experiment time. Little dots on the tip. Oh, oh man, I love this hobby sometimes. Dudes, dudettes, everyone in the chat, stop what you're doing. I fixed it. Not only did I fix it, I made it better. Just wash that there. See, that was way too bright. Brightness is crazy on this. Shade it a little bit. There you go. See that? It's got cold nips, bright recesses, cold nips. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. So what have we got? The last console you had was the PS3. Oof. No, I'm not going to dry brush it. Okay, that says, I love Space Marine. I joined a Dark Angels group, became captain of the Deathwing. Nice. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a pretty nifty little trick. It's a fluke, really. It is all a fluke. But I can pop it into the recesses, so that, you know, got that bit of shade going on. Like, you know, the recesses of the reflective areas. Not the recesses of the relic house weapon. Ooh, yeah. That is proper dope. Got a bit in the recesses there. Let's just clean up. See if I can paint it on the top. Kind of lightly tinted it. Okay, that'll do. That will do. I'm sure it's gonna, once it dries, it's gonna look quite different as well. Right now it's a little extra bright because it's wet. I haven't given it time to dry just yet. Dropped a little bit in the recess there, so we're just gonna have to clean that out there. Keep that bright. There we go. And we're gonna little dot, dot, dot. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. And because it looks so good, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this technique on here, but I'm going to do the little dot like that. Oh, the concentration. Yeah. Just gives it a bit more definition. But it helps to clarify where the source of that power is coming from. And I want it to be coming from these center circles that we got in this oak thing. Ah, it's there again. Ah, bollocks it. Absolutely bollocks it. I will not rest until I finish this. About bollocksing it more. There we go. Oh, we've got more bots in the chat. How many bots are there? There we go. Gives it a bit more definition, I think. It's just still too bright. Yeah, more. There we go, and that's nice and bright because it's about to absolutely Scooby-Doo ya. I might go down one more shade actually. I might actually just put Beltan directly on the more center bits. I don't know. And then maybe use a bit of that. Why don't I do that now? Use a bit of this. Let's wet it down a little bit more. Sort of accentuate that pulsing look. Like that. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay then. That'll do. That will do. Pretty happy with that. That turned out completely different to how I thought it would. And I love it. All I've got to do is just paint up the base. Bit more definition in there. Yes. Excellent, there we go. Looks like a nighttime bolter target. Can you imagine though, these two clashing? Oh, for the emperors! Oh, yes! Good basing material you're holding there. Thanks, Raven. Cheeky monkey. Ah, dear. So there we go. That was a freaking awesome show. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the community corner as well. Like, there's some fantastic work in there. And once again, I want to say a massive shout out to Normski for moderating for me in the Discord and on tonight's show. I want to say a massive thank you to our honorary mod, Mr. Lupus Canis, for all the hard work that you put into binge watching my shows. So thank you so much, mate. And I'll say thank you to everyone who participated in Community Corner and was in tonight in the chat, just being here, throwing down likes and subscribes. You've all been freaking amazing. So big loves to you all. As I said before, Discord is open to everyone. There'll be a link in the description, so hop on there. And yeah, I don't know what else more I can say except yeah, thank you so much. If you do want to help support the channel, like I always say, just throwing down likes, subscribing, leaving a message, it all does so much. But if you want to go a little bit further, then there are affiliate links in the description below. You want to get some last minute hobby related gifts, and hit that Element Games link. Like I said, every purchase you're getting amazing discounts on there already. And we get a little bit of kickback as well, which helps the channel out, and you make a saving, and if you use that code you get those bonus points, which means that you get more money back in your pocket to spend on more hobby stuff. And if you want to make sure that you don't lose out on those critical Imperium magazine issues, then hit that Forbidden Planet link go and pre-order yours. As I always say, you might as well pre-order all of them, put them in your basket and pre-order them. You can always cancel them once they're revealed and they're not the ones that you want, you know, before they're sent out. And there you go, you won't lose out. As for anything else, if you want to be a super awesome legendary person of absolute critical fame, we got the Buy Me a Coffee membership. So for as little as £2 a month, you can be an official Hobby Corner crew member. Every penny goes back into the channel, keeps the lights on, keeps the music going, the magnetic dice charged up, and a little internet hamster fed so you can keep spinning that little wheel. We're up to 3 members now, which is absolutely amazing. And if this partnership thing goes well, then I'll be able to do a membership thing on YouTube itself as well, which will help unlock more emojis and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, this time next week, you might be able to join on here as well. But either way, I want to say a big thank you to everyone for every single way that you support the channel. And I can't say it enough, without you lot, there would not be a Hobby Corner. So, big love to you all. Stay safe, stay beautiful. I might see some of you tomorrow, I can't wait. And for the rest of you, I'll see you Monday at 9 for our live playthrough of issue 13 of Mortal Realm magazine. So big love, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you then. Peace. Big love.